My friends, as Juan said, my name is Stephan Dyer, and I will be your MC for the night. We just warmed up because we want all of you to be involved, not as much as Nico with Anthony, but just involved with the show. We want you to comment. We want you to put emojis, everything. And again, the students are not professional comedians. They really have worked really hard over the last 6 weeks. So we're going to be really supportive with laughter, with virtual applauses, with ha-ha-has. You can go like this if you like their set as well. Anything and everything is worth it. Our first student is Colombian. He is very smart. He is currently in London, Ontario. He is sexy. He has a white shirt. And my friends, you are in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nico Esmeral.
Vamos, Nico.
Hello. Hey guys. Can you guys hear me? Everything good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, guys, as you heard Stephan say, my name's Nico. And, people tell me I look like someone who thinks it's 420 every single day. And, they look at me and I don't know, maybe it's the hair. I don't know what it is. But, they think it's, I live at home rent free, or that I play video games all day, or, I smoke weed all day and, just roll my own joints. And you know what, man, it's very insulting because it's not true, man. It's not true. It's not, I'm insulted by it because I trust me, I pay my mom rent every single month. Now, I actually do play quite a bit of video games. It's one of the hobbies I do enjoy quite a bit. And, with the pandemic and the work from home life, it's kind of all started to join a little bit, like now I have my hobbies and my work kind of take place at the same setting, same computer, same chair, everything's the same. And man, I need that separation sometimes. It's crazy. Like I don't want to be playing video games and then look down and see the Microsoft Teams logo and get PTSD from like that meeting I had last week. Like I ain't about that. It ruins my vibes. And, I've even started thinking like, man, maybe I should set up like another computer and another desk somewhere else in my house, just to solve that problem. And, that would work, if, I didn't live at home with my parents and have like just a Harry Potter closet to myself. But, that's kind of what I'm working with. And, working from home, it has its challenges. I'm sure everyone here in the chat, I'm sure all you guys have some challenges. I'd love to see them. But one of the biggest things for me is, staying on task. It actually makes me miss school, having that structure, you have that strict prof or teacher who kind of keeps you on task, keeps you accountable. And now like the only person who keeps me accountable is myself. And I don't know about you guys, but like I'm way too chill with myself, man. I like it's almost like I have a voice inside my head. It's like instead of that strict teacher, it's that like biology teacher who maybe grows his own weed. He'll be like, bro. Don't worry, push those deadlines, bro. Like, no problem, man. Like just push it back another day. It's okay. Take that 10th break of the night. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. So it's, as you can tell, it's probably really hard to get things done. So it's a struggle. And it makes me miss school. And missing school kind of it makes me feel a little bit childish. Like why am I missing school? But I think I feel childish more so because I see people my age now. They're out there, getting married, buying houses. I'm just sitting here in my Harry Potter closet, like losing money on crypto, or as I call it, like investing. It's a struggle, man. It really is a struggle. But and it's funny because Facebook, it used to be a place where people like they'd be like, hey man, come to my party on Saturday, or hey man, did you listen to that new Kanye album? It was sick. And I kind of miss that. Like nowadays, Facebook, all it is like, oh, hello, take a look at this amazing gathering me and my CEO partner threw in our nice new home and the nicest place in town, with our 3 beautiful children. And guess what? Guess who's performing? Fucking Kanye West. Of course he's performing. So yeah, man, I think people my age, and especially me, I think we're kind of leaving Facebook. I think it's too much like bragging, but the funny thing is, people complain about all that bragging, day and night, like, oh, it's too much, until the minute that they get engaged or they get like that new house. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like a virus or something, but if you ask me, that's way more childish than staying up till 5 a.m. playing League of Legends. That's just me though. That's just me. And speaking of social media, I also get really, I get self-conscious when I see these, perfect Instagram relationships, man. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen them too, but like, you start questioning your own relationships. Like, you'll be looking at these posts and be like, man, why aren't we a marathon running Nobel Prize winning power couple? Like, what's wrong with us? Like, I don't know what's wrong with us. But no, obviously those are like unrealistic expectations, man. Like, I get it. But even those subtle posts get me. Like, it'll just be like a single post, like on an Instagram picture, and it'll be like, "You are my world," simple. But and then I'll be sitting at home and I'll look at my girlfriend across the room and look at her and be like, "You are my village." I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what I have. I guess I'm just too honest, man. I think I'm too honest. And if I'm being really honest with my relationships, like sometimes I feel like I'm not really cut out for them. Like, so I think that happens to me is I feel really, really guilty when like my girlfriend, she'll cook me dinner or she'll bring me a gift I didn't ask for. Like, I guess I just, that's not really my love language or whatever they call it nowadays. But like, if it was up to me, the only gifts I need are, some quality time, maybe a shared Netflix password, those are good too. And maybe some mediocre sex, I'm not asking for much here. Like, I don't have high expectations. And I think I've had the blessing or maybe the curse of having every single girlfriend I've ever had love giving me gifts. Like, they fucking love giving me gifts. And I like, it sounds weird, obviously, like you're sitting here like, why is he complaining about his girlfriend's getting him gifts? Like, I get it, but for me, man, it's torture. Like, it really is. Like, is there something about my face? Like, is there something that screams like, I'm in need? Like, please give me things. Like, I like, treat me. Please help me. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the vibe I give off or something. But yeah, man, maybe I just have like different expectations in relationships, and gift giving just isn't my forte. But like anytime like she gets me something and I didn't get her something back, immediately I'm that kid in the group project who did absolutely nothing and still gets an A. So I hated that kid. So you can imagine how I feel about it. But yeah, man, it's so bad that even that stoner biology teacher from earlier, like the voice, he comes back and he doesn't even cut me slack. He'd be like, "Bro, she got you a Rolex, bro. The least you could do is roll her a joint." Thanks, guys. That's my set. Thank you for coming, guys.
Bro, keep that applause going for Nico Esmeral.
Thank you.
I love the chat because Nico is Juan's brother, and Juan in the chat wrote, "You use my Netflix password."
Let's keep that one secret.
I love it. It seems like the brothers are playing video games and smoking joints together, because look at Felipe. He looks like he's Nico's brother. Just as a context, Pipe just graduated level 2 the other day, and that's why I can pick on him. He's part of the MalPensando family. Another round of applause for Nico Esmeral. Bravo! You know what? It's so true. Like, comparing yourself to people on social media is the biggest torture ever. It's like everyone's highlight reel is on Instagram, on Facebook. So I'm happy that that Nico mentioned it, because it's so true. At the end of the day, if you notice, and you're gonna see throughout the night, the students are not saying jokes that they found on the internet. They're talking from their own experiences, and that's why you guys are laughing. That's why we're connecting. It's all about authenticity, and that's why we're very proud of our students. My friends, our next student comes from Venezuela. She is in Canada. She is very smart as well. She's very funny, and she made the effort of being here tonight. So we're very excited. She almost couldn't make it, but she actually did. We're very happy. We're very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome María Castellano. Bravo.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Stephan, for the introduction, and Juan. And thank you, Nico, for sharing all those stories with us. Well, my name is Maria. People say I'm too serious. I wonder why. But in any case, I'm here, so I have to tell this story. I have to make up something. So let me tell this story when I moved to Canada. Many, many years ago, once upon a time, instead of Nico staying with my parents, I did complete opposite. I moved from one continent to the other. But back then, my family was so worried I moved. I'm not sure if they were worried because I moved, I left the house, or because I moved to Canada. By then, most of the family have already moved to Miami. So they were saying, why didn't you move to Miami? No way. But they didn't understand my feelings. Completely different scenario. They were really worried, all my family. So don't take me wrong. I love them really, really much. But sometimes they just worry too much. So my family, yeah, my parents, my brothers, my sister, my niece, my nephews, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, my first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin, they're all neighbors from the house, and all those family friends, a small family, I will say. Yeah, but all of them were worried. I guess they were pretty much worried. They thought when I told them I was moving to Canada that I was either going to be jobless, either going to be eating canned soup all the time, nothing else, or that I was going to live in an igloo. By then, that really offended me because I wasn't eating canned food. It was frozen pasta by then. So, oh well, my family, they really worried too much. Well, oh well, I'm here already. And through all these years, one of the things that I love most about Canada is the outdoors, the natural landscape. It's amazing here. Big cities, all the cities have parks inside where you can go hiking, even if in lockdown, stay home, order, you can still go and walk. Or beautiful parks, provincial parks, national parks. So I live in the city, I grew up in a city, but I love outdoors. So every single second I can go outdoors, I go and I breathe fresh air. However, sometimes you go outdoor and it's packed with people, especially in Canada, when in summer, everyone, as soon as the sunshine, everyone goes outside. Sometimes it's packed. So I go up to the trail, hiking trail, and la, 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 fresh air. And then the people walk next to me, coughing almost in my face. The worst, that's the worst that can happen. No, terrible, terrible, terrible. Or sometimes you can go, maybe in banks, you can go hiking, and then you can see that the people is wearing slippery shoes, or even with dresses, the woman. So doesn't seem like sometimes people understand what to do when they are outdoors. I think it should be a training, a basic training for everyone in the school, in elementary school, called Outdoors 101, Basic Rules to Enjoy and Respect Nature. And the base book for that training, it will be Hiking for Dummies. That's the book that everyone should have. Yes. So anyway, I still love outdoors too much. Well, even when I talk with my family about the outdoors, even if I go to a park in the city, they always say, hey, be aware with the bears. Like they still worry too much. So And I'm just waiting for the stay-at-home order to finish, the lockdown to finish, so I can go back to the Rocky Mountains with my husband, and we can visit our friends' bears. So just waiting for now, enjoying the window and the green from the window. Okay, well, thank you very much. It's my time for a walk. So bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bravo. Bravo, Maria. She went for a walk. Now she's back.
This was a quick walk.
Yeah, it was a very quick walk. Thank you, Maria. That's so true, because sometimes, especially now in the pandemic, we think that we're gonna go relax in a walk. We go hiking. It's a very nice, popular trail that Blog TO recommends. And then there's like a billion people in the trail. And then some people are like blasting music. Some people are on the phone. It's weird. It's a little different than what we expect. Another round of applause for Maria, ladies and gentlemen. Maria.
Oh.
Maria. Yes, Maria. We're so happy that you were able to make it and entertain us. My friends, the next student, she is Canadian. She has an incredible talent to connect with all kinds of people from all kinds of nationalities. She is funny, she is social, and she is here to entertain us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Courtney Badran. Woo!
Hello. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I'm so happy to be here today. My name is Courtney, and I've been told that I look like a hot girl's friend. So someone who could be friends with a hot girl. It bothers me because it's true. I've never been the hot one in my friends group. I've been the smart one. I've been the funny one. I've been the responsible one. But you know what? I know that I was really made for these roles. It goes all the way back to when I was 12 years old. And my dad told me that my older sister got the beauty and I got the brains. Perfect thing to say to your preteen daughter. But you know, I have to give him credit though, because there's no way that he knew that I would remember that for the rest of my life. The point is that I didn't have great self-esteem growing up, but I've really been working on that lately. During the pandemic, I decided I was gonna learn how to dance.
Woo!
You rock.
There's some people that comes naturally, like Latinos. Oh, you guys are born doing the salsa. But for me, it never came naturally, and I never learned. So when the pandemic happened, I was like, this is my chance. Just starting out, and I've been watching YouTube videos in order to start learning. And it turns out that learning how to dance for me is just like sex. The door has to be closed, the windows have to be drawn, and the lights have to be off, or it's not happening. You know? That it's as bad as you can imagine it. Oh, the dancing, not the sex. I started learning, and I wanted to start off with something easy, so I chose the Macarena. And I've been watching videos and listening to the music and really trying to follow along with the dancers in the videos. But I'm not sure if it's going okay. It's like, Macarena, 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 Macarena. Well, give me some credit. I'm still just started. And hopefully the lockdown lasts, like, maybe, if it just lasts one more year, 2 more years max. And I'll be ready to showcase my dance skills at the club. So, one thing that you wouldn't know about me from looking at me is that I am Muslim. I converted to Islam when I was 18 years old. And every time people learn this about me, they always want to know what made me decide to convert to Islam. They ask me, was there something missing in your life? Or did you feel a deep spiritual connection? Or did something tragic happen to you? And I'm like, I watched a lot of Aladdin as a kid. I met my husband Hassan just a couple years after converting, and we got married. Hassan is from a small village in Palestine, and I am from Fort McMurray, Alberta. So coming from such different places in the world, we really grew up with different views about money. For me, I'm really easygoing with money. I like online shopping. I like drinking Starbucks. I like going out every weekend. Hassan manages money like a Red Cross refugee camp. And it's like, we have clothes, we have food, we have shelter. He does this one thing. When he really wants to emphasize how expensive something is, he'll convert the price of it from dollars to shekels. So we'll be in the grocery store and he'll see a tomato for $2. He'll be like, $2? That's 5 shekels. I can buy a whole box of tomatoes for 5 shekels back home. It's like, I guess that's the cost of freedom. I convinced Hassan to move to Toronto during COVID-19. At first, he was hesitant about moving to the most expensive city in Canada. But I told him, I said, yeah, Hassan, the rent is going to be more expensive. But tomatoes are cheaper. So balance out. Now that we're in the new city, I've been trying to meet new people and make friends. And honestly, a little bit hard to do during a pandemic. I've, there is this one app that I've been using though, and it's called Lunch Club. And what it does is that I can sign up and their algorithm will randomly pair me with someone from anywhere in the world for a Zoom call for 45 minutes. That sounds a little bit like torture, right? Make conversation. But most of them go okay. But like, for example, last week, I was in a call with a guy from New York and we didn't have anything in common. We ran out of things to talk about after 20 minutes. So we just stared at each other in silence, like this. Finally, like, fuck it. Do you want to see me dance? Macarena. 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 So much.
Bravo. Round of applause for Courtney. Woo! Baila tu cuerpo, alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo buscaba la alegría, cosa buena. Baila tu cuerpo, alegría, Macarena. Macarena. Round of applause for Courtney. And we're going to spotlight Hassan because Hassan, unmute yourself. We want to know whether or not the rumors are true, Hassan.
You have to put me on the spot, eh?
Yes.
All right. What's
Are
the
the
rumors?
rumors true that you convert everything to shekels?
Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it that way, I think. Yeah.
So
Much closer to home.
I told you when you joined, but you're famous in our class. We talk about you every day, every class. In fact, we know more about you than we know about Courtney. This is amazing. Okay, round of
it's all good
applause.
stuff. Yeah, that's good. Nice to meet you all. You guys are good, great community.
Thank you, Hassan.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo. Hey, if you want revenge, you can join level 1 starting May 26th. Oh my God. What a
Or I'll
coincidence.
just go to Courtney's room. It's right close.
Yeah, or you can just go to Courtney's room and take the class, but she's actually taking level 2. So you can take level 1, and then in about 2 months, you'll have a payback comedy set. Really good.
Sounds good.
All right, my friends, we're going to continue this show. Courtney, that was incredible. I especially loved the Macarena part. And fun fact, a lot of people think that all Latinos dance, but I would be willing to bet that Courtney dances better than a big percentage of Latinos. She's actually got some style. Very good, very good. My friends, the show continues. And now we're going we're going to maintain in Canada, but the next student, and actually last student, because one of our students had an emergency, she couldn't make it today. So our headliner of the night, to close off this night, my friends, she is from Ecuador. She is in accounting. She has the most contagious smile. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jessica Mancheno. Bravo.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. See family faces. Well, my name is Jessica, and people tell me that I look like Salma Hayek. I think it's obvious. We're both Spanish. We both like spicy food, and we both are multimillionaires. So we're like just 2 drops of water. As Stephan mentioned, I'm from Ecuador, and I love to be part of Latinos community. Just be a part of Latinos community reminds me home. It makes me feel happy speak Spanish. So even if we speak Spanish, same language, we can easily recognize the different accents that we have. So if a person comes from Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, and so on, we can easily recognize each other. And it's quite interesting because we even use different words for the same thing. So it's like, for example, patilla equals sandía, or naranjilla equals lulo, or bus equals guagua or chiva. So that's how we are. So we are just happy people who came from different backgrounds and with the same objective, just have a better life, better future here in Canada. Latinos community is getting bigger and bigger, so you can easily find Latino products everywhere. So the Latinos community Latinos are everywhere, and it's it is so much. It is quite interesting that you could easily find products, and also it's funny to say that even Justin Bieber is singing in Spanish now. Like that's crazy. I remember when I went to Toronto, it was a Colombian restaurant actually. And as soon as I walked in, it's funny because people look at you and say, ¿En qué le puedo ayudar? How may I help you? So we can recognize each other miles away. And it's, and we look at each other and we just with a big smile, we say, ¿Qué hubo, mijo? What's up, my friends? Well, talking about happiness, nothing makes me happy than food. I just love trying new things. So every time that I need to order anything in a restaurant, I check the menu, see what is new. I love to try new flavors, new combinations. And that reminds me that one day I ordered duck. So I was not sure how that was gonna look like or how that was gonna taste like, but I ordered it. So I got a nice surprise when I got the plate. And so duck looks like pork, but tastes like chicken. So it's like Mexicans, they look like Ecuadorian, but that taste like jalapenos. Or it is like Canadians, they look like Scottish, but they taste like maple syrup. Well, the Latinas community is getting bigger and bigger, and it's so exciting to be part of it, and it's so exciting to try our food. It's easy to find it. No, that is very nice. Another funny fact is that one day I ordered roasted guinea pig, and with peanut butter sauce on top, some potatoes on the side, and it's delicious. And when I came here to Canada, I realized that guinea pigs are considered pets. And that was confusing. I was confused and sad because I thought, I'm not gonna have roasted guinea pig in any restaurant. Should I go to a pet store? Oh, just a moment.
Bro.
This could sound weird, but at the end, it is not. So people from my country and who live in the jungle, they eat monkeys, ants, worms, things like that. So like very weird stuff, very exotic plates. I don't know if one day I'm gonna order something like that, but I will keep my mind open to try what Mother Earth provides us. And Mother Earth not only provides us food, we also can enjoy beautiful landscapes, mountains, lakes, oceans. And thinking about ocean, I feel very jealous when my family share pictures having fun at the beach. Just and it's like I feel like I'm living in Mars, Jupiter, but not Earth. It looks like Canada. It's the only country who is taking this thing seriously. Yes, and well, I just miss the smell of the ocean, feeling the warm sun on my feet, having that delicious seafood on the table. It just I just cannot forget. And I would say that's like experiencia religiosa, like a religious experience, because I feel so happy and peaceful. I would say that even if it's been hard for us, soon I will be there, just lying on the beach and just enjoying the weather. And I will remember that, oh, those lockdown days when it will be just part of my story. And actually that will be part of history classes in the future. When my granddaughters or sons, they ask me, oh, do you know about that pandemic, the year 2020, that virus called COVID-19? And when people were forced to stay at home, and I'm gonna say, oh, COVID-19, yes. So the pandemic that feels like Walking Dead and tastes like junk food and anxiety. Yeah, I was there. I'm a survivor. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bravo, bravo, Jessica. Woo. We're all survivors. We're all survivors. I actually got my vaccine today, and nothing has happened so far. I mean, oh my God, really good, Jessica. We're gonna be back to normal pretty soon. You're gonna be on the beach in Ecuador with your daughters, your husband. I saw them there. They were supporting. Really good. And then I see a guy called Fernando Mancheno.
Yes, and my mom too. She's here too tonight.
Your mom is here. Where is she? What's her name?
It's with my brother. So yes, Fernando Mancheno is what you can see on the link, but my mother is next to him.
Fernando Mancheno in the chat said, ají, 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 caliente like jalapeño. That was his contribution.
That's why I said. So Mexicans, they look Ecuadorians. We get confused all the time.
And they taste like jalapeno. I love it. I love it. My friends, and Enrique Sanchez, how are you, my friend? Can you unmute yourself? Tell us what you thought.
Oh man, that's amazing. And this COVID is very different, but these girls, they are amazing. Give the power for continue, and my wife too.
Yay, bravo. What do the girls think? Did you like it?
I loved it. Me too.
Bravo. What are your names, girls? What are your names?
My name's Camila. And my name's Carolina.
Camila y Carolina, super bien. Well, congrats to your mom here. She did very well. You guys were smiling and laughing. And we always told your mom that out of everyone we've ever met, she has the most contagious smile ever. That's what makes her special. She's amazing. And my friends, we've come to the end of this show. And before we finish the show, we have another tradition, which is we like to recognize our students with a diploma because they graduated from level 1. Another round of applause for the 4 of them. Woo! This is very special because, as you can tell from how they look, some of them, this is the first time they graduate from anything. So this is very special for them. This is very special, and we're going to recognize them in the order in which they appeared. So first diploma goes out to the man himself, Nico Esmeral. Bravo. Another round of applause for Nico. Nico, unmute yourself. You get 10 seconds. What was it like? In one word, a couple words, how did you feel?
Oh, great. I'm glad you guys all came out. Please drive home responsibly.
I love it. Very nice. Very nice. The next diploma goes out to María Castellanos. Bravo. As you can tell in the diploma, it says, MalPensando Comedy Club is honored to present this diploma to María Castellanos for successfully completing the public speaking through comedy workshop level 1 after 6 weeks of online training and one final 5-minute stand-up comedy presentation in front of a large audience, May 2021. Another round of applause for María Castellanos. Maria, how did it feel? You almost didn't make it. We're so happy that you were here. You were able to pull through. How did it feel? Unmute yourself.
Yes, well, thank you for having patience with me, accommodating schedules and doing all those arrangements. I feel motivated. It's been tough, but it's really nice to be at this moment. Yes, thank you.
No, thank you. We're so happy you started a job this week. You had so many things on your plate. So we're so happy to have you here, and everyone enjoyed your speech. I especially love the hiking part.
Bears.
Our next student, the queen of the Macarena, Round of applause for Courtney Badran. Bravo. Courtney, how do you feel? What was it like?
Oh, great, Stephan. Thank you so much. I would like to dedicate this diploma to my husband for giving me endless amount of things to make fun of.
Yeah. 100%. And we hope that Hassan comes back in 2 months with his revenge grad show for Courtney. Courtney's actually going to level 2 starting in 2 weeks. So she's also going to have the comeback after Hassan, and it's going to be perpetual. So Hassan's going to have to do level 2, then level 3, and then they graduate from levels, all of the levels that MalPensando has. And then they already are, but incredible, confident, funny speakers. So thank you, Courtney. And last but not least, our headliner of the show from Ecuador with her entire family here. The best part is that her family is just in the next room, but they're connecting out of two different computers. I love it. Jessica Mancheno, bravo. Woo! Jessica, how did it feel?
Oh, thank you very much, Stephan. I think that I not only learned a lot of things, but I really, really, really enjoy every week, every second of the workshop. And I want to thank my family to be patient because it was long hours. So it was like, you know, I would say that is important to say that thanks for supporting me and thanks for being here, my family and friends too.
Love it. Thank you for that. Yeah, you also had a lot on your plate because Jessica is in accounting. It was just tax season that ended. She was going to bed at 6 a.m., waking up at 6:01 a.m. every single day. And then still have to be in the office, be a mom, be a wife, be everything, and she killed it. We also want to recognize our partners, Lisbeth, Herrera, real estate person. Again, she actually helped me and my wife buy our apartment. I know a lot of us in the pandemic need more space because all of a sudden the house becomes the office. So if you need someone experienced who also speaks Spanish, she is very trustworthy and I recommend her. We recommend her. And then Parsai.ca. They are actually from the founder is from Iran. He has written like incredible best-selling books on immigration, and they have the most visited website in Canada, apart from Immigration Canada, the website, but the most visited website in Canada on immigration, and it's called settler.ca, settler.ca. They are the founders of it, and they have incredible information, very trustworthy. And again, because Juan and I and MalPensando actually started all in Spanish. And now we do it in English, obviously online. And we go a lot into companies to help people communicate with confidence. And because we've partnered up with them, they have one person who speaks Spanish. So Muna@parsai.ca. If you want to email her and get some information, they will gladly help you out. And then again, for Hassan and everyone, the 20 million of you in this Zoom call, if you want to join our workshops, the next level 1 in Spanish starts May 26th, Wednesdays. We meet on Wednesdays at night, 6:30 to 9:30. It's a 7-week program. It costs 450 Canadian dollars. So if you make US, you're in a very good spot. Or euros or shekels too. You never know. It could be an advantage. And then
I pay with tomatoes?
Yeah, tomatoes too. We could use some tomatoes. And then if you with the grad show coupon, with the grad show discount code, you get $50 off in the next 24 hours. You can see the chat. You have the link there. And apart from that, my friends, This is where it comes to an end. I'm so proud of the 5 of you. Tiffany, as you know, had a last second emergency, so she couldn't make it. But we're really proud. Again, these are not jokes, as you saw that they found on the internet. This is their real life. As some of you know, especially our students, comedy is truth and pain. The best way to connect with an audience is through vulnerability. Nobody really likes or laughs at people who are perfect or who pretend to be perfect. They were authentic. They said what they missed. They talked about their pain, their tragedies, what frustrates them. And that's why we connected at a very human level. So another round of applause to the 4 of them. We're very proud. And then this is the last part where we take a selfie. So on the count of 3, turn on your cameras, smile, and we're gonna take a picture. So I'm gonna give you the people who are not with their cameras on 5 seconds to connect. Yes, I see Carolina. I see Jessica's daughters. Oh yeah, they're in for the selfie. They love the selfie. Okay, on the count of 3, turn on your cameras. 1, 2, 3.